So then we play this neat little turnaround that goes like this. It all happens on the B and G string, at first on the 5th fret. And I put my middle finger onto the 6th fret. And then I slide up one step. And then slide into the 8th and 9th fret. And I play the open E string here as well. And then back to the original 5th fret. The next phrase. Hammer on from 5 to 6 and to 7 on the D string, then I play the 5th fret of the G string, and again I have my index here barred on the D, G and B string, but for now I just use the D and G string. Yeah? And finish the phrase here on the 8th fret of the E string. Then the next run. It starts on the 8th fret E string and continues on the A string for 5, 6 and 7, and then the other way around on the G string, 7, 6, 5. And you finish here with the 6th and 7th fret of the D string. So let me play this whole part starting with a turnaround. Then the next phrase goes like this. It starts on the 6th fret B string to 7 on the D string, and then I hammer on from 5 to 7 on the G string while picking the B string at the same time, where I'm still holding the 6th fret here, yeah? For the nice double stop sound. Back to G, 5th fret, then the same double stop on the D and G string. Yeah? So I hammer on the D string from 5 to 7 while picking the G string at the same time, and the G string by itself on the 5th fret, and the phrase ends here on the 8th fret of the A string. One more time this whole part. Then the next phrase. It all happens on the D and G string. At first I play 7 and 5, and 4 and 6 together, back to the original position, and then 6 and 8, and into the next phrase. And for this phrase I use the pick for the D string and my middle finger for the B string, yeah, on the right hand here. So it goes always back and forth between D and B string here on the 9th and 8th fret. Then I move down a half step and another half step for the last note. So let's put this together here, starting with this phrase. Then the same technique here for the G and E string this time for the next phrase. At first just the 7th phrase, and again the index takes the top 3 strings here, then 8 and 9, and the 10th fret, back to 8 and 9. And then I play this phrase to finish the first verse. Top 3 strings on the 10th fret, then 12, back to 10, and then the C chord here. And here's the whole first verse played to the metronome at 72 beats per minute. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1.